It's a late summer's afternoon in Luton in Bedfordshire, and there are binge drinkers out in force in the town centre. Operators in the CCTV control centre are watching their every move. Trouble has erupted. A man is being viciously attacked directly beneath one of the cameras. Unusually, the nearest available cops are Shona Gillan and Ian Leeson, traffic cops.
It's got an IC1 female, white top, black leggings, who's allegedly assaulted somebody else next to the White House pub, possibly a robbery. She may have taken some money from him at the time.
Within top of CCTV, there was a male lying on the floor who was being hit and kicked by a female, and he seemed to be unconscious on the floor. And this was in Luton town centre, mid-afternoon, and there were no available Luton units. In Luton, that's unheard of.
And if it is a robbery, it's a little bit strange in the sense that the girl hasn't actually left yet. She's still sitting there on the wall.
Normally, if you've got a robbery offender, they won't hang around. They will commit the robbery and they'll try and get out of the town centre as quickly as possible.
But not this one. She's decided to go and do some shopping instead.
I hate arresting drunk girls. They are worse than men half the time. Snappy dogs?
No, they're down around near the wall, apparently. So.
Whoa.
The girl whose dogs attacked the guy, she's in that shop.
An ambulance has come for the injured man, while Ian and Shona are going after his attacker.
So your dogs keep hold of them.
Seeing somebody matching the description, swigging out of a can of lager.
Are you having a laugh?
She's going to be cuffed.
Can I take the dog somewhere safe,
Let me just put these on you.
What are you doing?
We need to chat to you first.
Traffic car, and we'll have a chat in the back of the traffic car.
For the moment, she isn't being arrested.
It's better if you can just speak to her quietly rather than going in there full bore and saying, I'm arresting you for assault, when you don't know the nature of the injuries, you don't know the full circumstances of what's gone on. But the opportunity to actually have that quiet conversation just never arose. It just went wrong very quickly.
This is a girl that actually gets,
Right, how would you get the other one on lead
I'm
then?
actually her, you know.
He walks back me, she needs a lead. It's for her, he's good.
The girl's got company, her two dogs, and, it seems, an assortment of friends.
Right, I'll go and speak to him in a minute.
Can you come to the town centre? We need a dog lead.
Come on.
Hang on, look, twins, twins. I get mistaken for
Sooner rather than later, that would be great.
Okay.
The girl's called Joanne, her dogs, Minnie and Vinny.
She was okay when we were at the shop. We come out of the shop a bit verbal, but she wasn't a handful, she wasn't an issue.
My boyfriend attacked me, yeah? Right.
Joanne's claiming the altercation was with her boyfriend.
The only issue I had was the fact that we had two dogs that were her property, and anybody's property has to go with them.
Come on.
More of the girl's drinking partners have appeared from nowhere.
Look, we'll look after your dogs as soon as you...
Come on, Minnie.
Can you move away from me, please?
She's getting arrested being a mongrel.
Let me go, get in the car.
Now there's another problem.
What are they doing in our car?
One jumped in and the other's gone after.
It was like a scene from Benny Hill. It was just a comedy sketch, because you were dealing with one thing and then something very random was happening. I was dealing with three people, and the next thing I know, the doors open to the traffic car and the two dogs are jumping around in the traffic car.
Let dog go.
No, you're not. You're not taking... I'll tell you how, mate. You're not taking... Stuart, open this door.
Things are going from bad to worse.
Ian and I had to get the dogs out of the car. Next thing you know, is opening up the passenger door and letting Joanna out.
No!
Get in the traffic car. Don't mess about.
You need to go away.
That's my life, that dog, mate. All right? In it.
So 5, thank you. By the bus stop outside the Galaxy.
Move the dog away then.
You grab hold of him.
Rocket science.
You, I've just about had enough of it. So you're going to leave town right now before you really get on my tits.
The dogs aren't going anywhere. They'll come with you. Just chill out.
No, you're going that way. Keep going.
There's two officers with 5 people, 6 people, all drunk, all trying to get across their frustrations and their anger, and there's just too much going on. You're asking for another unit, and they're not turning up.
And then you get them, you
You'll
can
do that and I swear.
Move away from me! Get the hell away from me!
Oh my God.
I've told you to move away!
When we feel threatened, we have a right to lay hands on people. And on this occasion, about 8-9 minutes into the whole incident, this girl is still getting into my face. So my only other option now was to give her a double-handed push-away. Unfortunately, it does look rather strong, but it's only because height on height and weight on weight is that she, you know, she just tumbled over, and the fact that she'd had alcohol as well.
Get back across the
Tell her
corner.
to get the fuck away from me
Right,
now.
okay.
See you little slut.
It was just a very difficult, very stressful situation to be in.
And now the prisoner's escaping again.
My dogs.
Right.
Jesus Christ!
I'll give you
You
a
want
dress.
to come in because that's your first time.
Reinforcements are still on their way to help Ian and Shona. Fortunately, someone from a nearby club has offered a hand.
The doorman came over and stood by the side of the traffic car just to stop anybody else from opening the car and getting Joanna out, which freed Ian up to come and give me a hand.
Now you've got me in front of you. If you want to start on a girl, start on me. Walk away. Walk away.
We had members of the public crowding round, we were being videoed, members of the public were getting involved. You're asking for another unit and they're not turning up.
Swearing at me and calling me a whore is bang out of order, sweetheart, so you can stay there. Stay against
Joanne's friend is being arrested.
I was pretty stressed and pretty scared that either myself or Leeson, or even both of us, had the potential to get injured, especially with the guy with the stripy top on, is a boxer.
Keep going.
You realise just how vulnerable, even as police officers, you are in that situation.
At last, backup has arrived.
I was really pleased that they were there. We could actually just start to work out what had gone on and start arresting the people that needs to be arrested.
605,
Got your shoe.
yourself in the car.
Do you know what? Why you doing that?
We'll be there in 1 minute.
Where are you going?
Sake,
Because you're not going to do that.
Home.
Which way's home? Start going then.
Yeah, I'm going.
That is my dog.
Juliet, to have requested a dog.
That's my dog. All right, I hit my boyfriend, so what? I get beat and raped by him every day. Where are you lot, yeah? That is my dog. Don't do this to me, please. What is the charge? What am I nicked for? What, slapping my boyfriend?
Right, at the moment, we haven't even got round to who he is and what's gone on.
Oh, it's my boyfriend, and he's a woman beater, and for once, I've stuck up for my fucking self.
Okay.
That's what my counsellor told me to do, is stick up for myself, and I did. I've lost the plot, and I've fucking done it, all right? Yeah, I'll give him a slap.
The worst thing about all of that, for me, is that while we were dealing with those people, we know someone's been injured, and we didn't know how serious the injuries were. If he wanted to make a complaint, if he didn't want to make a complaint, he could have just been a member of the public that had been robbed and beaten up.
Are any of these involved at all? Can we get rid of them?
None of them were involved in the assault. All they are just being arseholes. But she needs to come in for public order, and the rest can go if they go.
What about the guy? You got someone in the back?
That's the girl that's responsible for some assault. We don't even know who the victim is at the minute.
It's sad, really, because going back even 3 or 4 years ago, we had the numbers in response policing that incidents like this, traffic would very rarely get called to deal with. But if you went down there and an officer needs assistance, or CCTV can clearly see that officers are struggling, backup was only ever a minute, 2 minutes away.
The problem now is what to do with Minnie and Vinny.
Because we need to sort your dogs out. We can't just hand them over to anybody, can we?
The staffers were stressed because of the situation and the fact that Joanna was winding them up and trying to get them to come to her, and they couldn't.
He's a mommy's boy. Shut up, Minnie. You're not even my dog.
Sit back in there, love.
Vinny. My
If
dog's
they present me a danger, I'm going to shoot them, all right?
What?
If they present a danger, give them shots, so be quiet, all right?
They're not fucking dangerous.
In the wrong situation, those dogs could be really, really dangerous, and they would just attack anybody.
No, not anymore, you're not. Just wait until you're under arrest restriction, all right?
For what?
Letting her out the vehicle, or trying to let her out the vehicle earlier on. Okay, so I'm going to caution you, do not have to say anything, may harm you to
She was arrested at 20:35. Basically, fucking whore, bitch, what are you fucking arresting her for? She was given a public order warning.
No, you can take all that.
The man in pink has been arrested as well for opening the door of the police car. All of a sudden, it appears Luton isn't so short of police after all. Armed cops and K9s have shown up.
What are we going to do with her 2 dogs?
Whose dogs? Who's
Her
they?
dogs, the ones in the back of the Vectra. That's the issue. That's why we would have gone otherwise.
Why is there dogs here? Why is there dogs here? He said he's going to shoot my dog.
No
Why
one's
is
going
there
to shoot
dogs
your
here?
dog.
Why is there
No
dogs
one's
here?
going to shoot your dog.
There's dogs here. I can hear the dogs. What?
I'll try and
He
find out.
said he was going to shoot
Listen.
my dog. And now I can hear police dogs. Why? All I done was slap my boyfriend.
Sergeant,
Is he?
apparently, yeah.
I slapped my boyfriend.
The slapper is going to the police station to be charged with a bit more than just giving someone a slap.
It turned out that the offender's boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend as he seemed to be at the time, was lying on the floor. The 2 dogs are mauling the side of his face. I think they had hold of his ears and the side of his face and just mauling on it. She has obviously been captured kicking him whilst this is taking place on the floor, then walks away slightly, then comes back, kicks him again. The dogs continue to obviously go in again and bite him again. During that whole incident, some money's fallen out of his pocket, and rather callously, she's just decided, well, actually, I'll have that. Walk away as though nothing's happened. Sat down on the wall, continued her afternoon of drinking and chatting with her friends. It's the new status symbol for people to have dogs. And it seems to be the bigger or traditionally more aggressive dogs are the preferred choice. You think to yourself, these dogs are quite young and they've already got this mentality that they're quite happy to maul on the side of somebody's face at the age that they are. Once they're older, bigger, stronger, it could have been a very, very serious assault.
In Stevenage, in neighbouring Hertfordshire, they've also embraced CCTV camera technology. Theirs is even hooked up to the local shops. Mothercare have reported that they've been hit by shoplifters. Before police can get there, they've made off in a car. But they haven't escaped the watchful eye of the CCTV operator. Traffic cops Nathan Catley and Jim Norton happen to be nearby.
Whiskey 7, what you got? We were en route to another incident, and across the local radio channel came a report of a blue Astra that had been involved in a shoplifting in Mothercare in the town centre. We're going to head towards Lytton Way.
Local cops in a Panda have heard the operator's call as well and have already got the suspect's car in their sights.
Vehicle is now George's Way, heading back the other way towards Hills Way.
As in Big Brother, CCTV cameras are dotted everywhere around Stevenage, all with pan, tilt and zoom lenses. Hiding from them won't be easy.
Have you got an RO for that? We run it through and we'll try and make it out.
The RO is the registered owner. If they can find out who he is, they might get an idea where he's heading for.
It's looking like it was going to have turned left onto Fairlands and St George's because it was in that lane.
All the signs are the car and the occupants are going to make a run for it.
Vehicle's trying to stop.
And they have.
Whiskey 7 is coming down now. We're going to be going up 6 Hills Way to try and cut them off. We go to Interrupt 1, please.
Right, onto
The shoplifters have abandoned their car and are out on foot.
Decamped.
But even off-road, there's no escaping Big Brother.
The passenger decamped and was on foot. The officer was behind the vehicle. She was then chasing this man on foot. Spin. Yeah. here.
The man with the swag is heading for the back streets of town.
Broadwater Crescent is a housing estate. It's full of cul-de-sacs. It's just a rat run, basically.
We've pulled up at a junction. One of the guys has come through at one of the back alleys through a garage block, and Lou was chasing after him.
The man's shopping spree is about to come to an end.
Jim's leapt out of the car and they've more or less grabbed him at the same time.
Yeah, brilliant. Before we do that, can we give it 10
More cops are still after his mate who was driving.
The driver's actually made off in the direction of Mayfield.
He was rather dishevelled, unkempt kind of chap, sweating profusely.
Right, mate, what have you got on you? Nothing on you at all, no pins?
No, I don't do pins. Got pipes in that pocket, mate.
Got pipes in that pocket, yeah? Any gear on you at all, mate?
The man's a drug addict who's more likely to have been stealing from mother care to feed his habit than stocking up on baby things.
Nobody else got out of the car then?
No.
No, if you've got a bag, mate, got some crack here, mate.
No, brown.
Brown, is it? A bit brown, yeah. Recovered from his pocket a small wrap in a plastic bag. Any more on you, mate? He basically, he said it was brown, which is street terminology for heroin.
The brown substance is going to be bagged up for examination at the laboratory.
You got a description of driver for us?
No, not really.
What's in the Shoplifters' swag bag is about to be revealed.
Rather expensive baby monitor. I know it's expensive because I had to buy one. And although it's worth £100 or so to mother care, probably stick that on eBay or take it to cash converters and get 20 quid for it at the most, I would think.
Okay, you're under arrest on suspicion, okay, of theft from shop and also possession of Class A controlled drugs. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you're not mentioned in question. Something's less relying in court. Anything can be given evidence, do you understand? Okay. How much gear have you had today? Because you're sweating quite profusely.
Yeah, just
Splashing
running,
off.
mate.
All right, yeah, no, but I know you've been running, but just so we know for your welfare needs, yeah?
The man is a regular shoplifter, as the co-op in town have also recently found out.
Although, unfortunately for him, he hasn't got a job, so he can't feed his habit that way. So he has to go out stealing, and that's the way for a lot of drug users. It's what we call acquisitive crime. They're just acquiring things to sell to then feed their drug habit.
Oh, such a good pickup by CCTV.
Very good, yeah.
Lou getting just in the right place.
Superb. Initially, they were seen on CCTV in the store, and then the Stevenage CCTV operator had picked the car up on St George's Way. If they hadn't seen it, we may not have caught the car at all.
Joanne, the other person caught thanks to CCTV in Luton, has arrived at the police station where she'll be interviewed and charged.
You don't have to cuff me like a dangerous person.
No, but you still...
No, but you were an angry lady when we first came across you.
Yeah, you're not a happy woman.
About my dog,
I know.
Can I just do something? I'm not doing anything. I'm going to pull your top up. I don't think you want the whole world seeing your bra.
Oh, I thought I had my luck in them pulling it down.
What, me?
See, look, the name Claire.
Yeah.
I do like ladies.
Do you?
Come on, darling.
Oh, Lisa, you're well out of that one then.
I'll leave you two to it.
Oh,
Go ahead.
That, mate.
It's always the way. You know there's been a nasty assault. You know that at the end of the day, the dogs might end up getting destroyed for the assault itself. And yet, on the other hand, once you arrive at Luton Police Station, she changes into quite a jovial character. She's identified that male as being her boyfriend.
She's identified.
Yeah, and admits to...
What, in a chapel arrest?
giving him a kicking.
I did not. I gave him a couple of slaps.
A couple of slaps.
Pussy.
So, he's at the hospital at the moment. So we're sending somebody up there to speak to him to ascertain the nature of the injuries, but we think it's
extra
ABH.
Money from the social, trying to make out now he's disabled, probably, the fucking handicap.
Don't point at me when you say that.
No, I'm on about spastic.
I was going to say.
L&D.
At the moment, there's an allegation that his ears may have been bitten off by a dog, which we're looking into, and she's apparently kicked and slapped him. That's all we know.
So men can beat women up, but we can't give them a slap back, no?
What was the advice I gave you earlier?
And he already come out with a bleeding face from the White House. So whatever he done in there, he got barred out of there for, is down to him, mate, yeah? Down to me. I'll give him a slap and a slap and a tickle and a punch.
Joanne is as familiar with the police station as ordinary people in Luton are with their railway station.
You wanted 2 blankets and toilet roll and cup of tea, cup of coffee.
I need 2 of them, and I know where the bookshelf is.
Joanne, don't go running off.
No, I'm not. I know exactly where to go.
Where are you going?
Because I mean, listen, I live here, don't I? I know exactly where I'm going.
Oh yeah, it's probably nicer than her flat, I think, from what she was saying.
And a
No.
hardback.
Stick to 2. Come on.
Book. I'm going to be in here all night, ain't I?
Yeah, well, you've got a buzzer. If you want to change the reading material, we'll sort that out for you.
Where you know a police station that well, then you're obviously doing something a bit wrong in your life.
With the prisoner safely locked up, Ian and Shona have got a chance to analyse what happened.
And then it all kind of got a bit excitable. I thought I'd go from being a traffic officer to a dog handler. Why not?
Lasso using one lead in a minute.
I know. I was
very creative.
I was quite
That's the
impressed
footage
with that.
for you.
Well, if you don't make it on traffic, Lisa, you can always go for the dog section, eh?
Only now has Ian realised that his police issue mobile has gone missing.
I've returned to traffic and realised that my BlackBerry was no longer in the door pocket where it had been prior to the incident taking place. I've done a full search of the car, no BlackBerry located.
Despite having been searched when she arrived at the police station, Ian and Shona have a pretty strong feeling that it was Joanne that took it and where she might have hidden it.
And Ian was going, where's my BlackBerry? Can you ring it for me? And we rang it 3 or 4 times. And I said, is it on ring? He went, oh, no, it's on vibrate.
It wasn't until the next day that during a strip search that the BlackBerry was located down the front trousers of the offender. And the BlackBerry had been in there all night.
Back in Stevenage, the shoplifter caught with the brown stuff is also making an appearance at the police station.
Sergeant, this afternoon a theft occurred of some items from Co-op Forum in Stevenage. Mothercare, sorry. It was monitored on CCTV. Offenders were seen to get into a vehicle. This vehicle was subsequently located by local units in Broadwater Crescent, Stevenage, and failed to stop, resulting in a decamp.
The man's accomplice has been caught as well.
The driver, he was subsequently located afterwards, came into the police station, and he was interviewed and charged with the offence of failing to stop for police.
The final procedure is to document the man's identity.
And then we hand the prisoner over to the case investigation team who do all the further investigation work. They phoned us up and said that guy that you nicked with the heroin, it was actually a dog biscuit. Yeah.
The reason why he was going out to steal was because the brown, as he put it, was no good. He wasn't getting a hit out of it. It could be quite bad for him, I would have thought. Might be barking up the wrong tree.
Nightfall, and trouble is brewing. Reports are coming in of a serious disturbance in a block of flats in a residential part of Stevenage and a person armed with a blade.
And reports of seeing a knife.
PC Chris Payne and his Sergeant Carl McDermott are on their way.
When a job like that comes in, you know that it could turn serious.
And it seems it has. An officer has pressed his panic alarm.
Emergency.
Our radios are equipped with an emergency button. When that is pressed, it sends a audible alert over everyone's radio who's monitoring that channel. And that audible alert makes your heart stop. It is an awful sound to hear.
Yeah, can you come back? Can you just got a fight inside the block of flats on the left?
And you hear someone's in trouble. That's it. You drop everything, you get there.
Someone has been stabbed and is being rushed to hospital. The offender is on the loose.
Blue and white striped t-shirt on, wearing possibly a pair of jeans. I think he's on foot as well, somewhere in the area.
A local person has been named as being the offender, and that person may still have a knife on them.
Left.
Traffic colleagues of Carl and Chris have found someone.
Frosty had detained someone just round the corner, and that was a person who matched the description of the offender we're looking for.
But he isn't the knife man.
As they've turned the corner and seen this male, they've also seen the shadow of another male run down the side of a house into gardens and out of their view.
Sierra 6, I think 3 Sierra 6, I believe someone who's also made off from where Whiskey 4 was, into a rear garden.
The police helicopter X-Ray Alpha 99's been called in to help with the manhunt.
99's en route.
I just heard something, but I don't know if it was that lot down there or not.
More cops, some with dogs, have arrived too.
Oh yeah, you don't like dogs, do you?
It's not like I don't like them, I just would prefer to be further away.
Chris has good reason to be cautious. He was once a dog's dinner.
I've got a lovely scar to show for that day. They hurt, they really hurt, and ever since then, I don't go anywhere near them.
I'll take you to as far as we've been down in here. We ain't gone that far.
The chopper's overhead and already onto something.
There's a big white transit van parked up. Near that van is a drain, which I believe an object of some sort, possibly a knife, has been dropped down. It's just off the Hopton Road.
The dogs picked up the knife man's scent as he was garden hopping.
It's definitely come over the fence clear. Trestle's all been broken down. Just trying to work it out from here. I'll give you a flash of the torch.
Yeah, we've got your vision on thermal.
Stay still, and he's going to get the cuffs off you.
Relax, please, officer.
The man already captured is going to be charged with public order offences.
Oh shit, my hand is fucking painful.
All right, stay still.
He was quite a big bloke, and he was very, very drunk. I mean, there's points he couldn't stand up. He was getting a little bit agitated, a little bit aggressive with the officers.
In case he was a part of what went on as well, the cops have detained another young lad they've found nearby.
No, I'm going to take your picture, fella, OK? Just look forward. Stay still. Right, lovely. OK, you can go on your way. We had no evidence to suggest that he'd been involved in anything, so he was allowed to go on his way.
But Carl has a suspicion he might be connected with the man they're searching for.
He's going in the general direction that the offender made off in. So maybe if you could keep tabs on him as best you can. I've got my unmarked vehicle trying to follow him at a distance.
Yeah, we're watching him. As soon as he got past police, he was straight out on the phone, texting. So we're keeping an eye on him for you.
So I decided I would follow, just in the hope that he might lead us somewhere.
Catching criminals is what police officers live for, but there comes a point in all their careers when it's finally time to hang up the handcuffs. After 30 years' service, Sergeant Tony Richardson, one of Bedfordshire's finest, is retiring tonight.
Last ever shift on traffic. In fact, last ever shift in the force.
He's seen quite a few changes since he started.
I don't think violence in itself has changed, but the way that people use that violence has changed. And people picking up weapons and using and carrying weapons as a matter of course seems to be the norm. It's all going to happen tonight. It was quite emotional. Getting in the car for the last time. Craig, bless him, wanted it to be something that I would remember, and consequently he made it his goal to get me to every incident that was going, whether it be traffic related or not.
So that's where they've probably come in.
First stop, a burglary in Luton and a chance for one last arrest for old time's sake.
Just confirm there is a dog coming down, over.
This job's 20 minutes old. Due to the time where we are now, you can see here the fences. It's so easy to go garden hopping. It was a really busy night that night. I was trying to get Tony around as many jobs as possible, varied jobs, obviously just to let him go away with a reminder of what he used to do.
Garden hopping isn't easy for everyone.
I'm going to do myself an injury.
There's no sign of any burglars beating about the bushes, but they could be closer to home.
What's happened is, next door, the back of that is the allotments.
Yeah.
It would appear that they've gone from the allotments over to the next door's garden.
Yeah.
Lots of noise, okay, and then nothing. So it could well be that they're actually in next door.
Right, Gary's in there now.
He's in there?
Yeah, Gary's in the garden now.
Can we actually look?
But it's not Tony's lucky night.
It's just searching these mails now.
Someone else has found the suspected burglars.
Yeah, it's that one.
There's no last hurrah for Tony. The Luton burglars may have been caught, but the knifeman in Stevenage seems to have disappeared.
No mail we were asked to follow turned right at the end of Bridge Road onto Luton Way. I've then lost visual of him under the trees. We don't know if he's gone towards the subway.
Even the lad allowed to go on his way has vanished.
Confirmed was at the underpass under Luton Way. Yes.
The problem we have is that it's reported that that person has got a knife, and that is someone that we cannot have out in the streets. So we need to find them, and we will put all resources into finding that person as quickly as possible.
Burglars are also hard at it tonight in Stevenage town centre. Jim and Nathan have been called to check on an office building, if they can stay awake.
Oh dear, it's not good, mate. It's not good. I'm yawning already. Night shifts go one of two ways. You either have absolutely nothing and you are dying of boredom, you struggle to stay awake, or you're totally run ragged, especially if it's a full moon, and you don't get a chance to stop.
With a full moon tonight, the outlook isn't good.
The first floor window, the ground floor window, insecure. Apparently they were secure earlier on, and there's been a number of break-ins at this premises.
Intriguingly, the disused building is just the other side of the road from Stevenage's main police station.
It doesn't take long for this place to get overgrown.
With about 15 floors, and literally it's been stripped top to bottom of all its piping, fixtures, cable. The vendors have been there that night, have been disturbed. You know, fairly certain they're going to come back. £1 million worth of infrastructure has either been damaged or stolen. So tonight, security have come around to check the building as part of their routine checks and found that first floor window open up there, and a kitchen sink's been thrown out. So they phoned us straight away, suspecting that there might be people inside the building, again trying to remove the metal from inside. It's a massive problem that we're dealing with, a massive problem, and thieves are going to extreme lengths.
And it's not only in Stevenage. More than 1,000 metal thefts are being reported across Britain every single week.
They've ripped all the tiles down, they've even hacked into the concrete. See that corridor? It is absolutely... And the whole building's like that.
The soaring value of scrap metal has meant that nowhere is safe from the metal thieves.
Do you want us to follow you in?
Yeah. You know, it would have been a nice plush office building before.
I mean, look, even cut out lumps of the, say, supporting structure to get the copper piping. So it's all encased in concrete and they've cut it out.
Everything of any metal value is gone.
Guys, got a door open around this side as well.
It's looking like Jim and Nathan have got there too late. The thieves have slipped away into the night.
It's been call after call after call there from their security, but of course they only patrol it once in a blue moon. We only know about it when they get there, which is inevitably long after the thieves have gone.
It is like a film set out of Day After Tomorrow, or 28 days later. It's quite spooky.
I can't believe they just left it.
I'm saying to the bloke, if they'd just left the power on,
yeah,
then nobody would nick any cable, because it'll be, well, mind you, they still nick live cable, don't they? We've had 2 deaths from people trying to steal high tension cable. Bloody hell, that took a while. It's 12:20.
An emergency call has just come in from Baldock, 10 miles outside of Stevenage.
What's going on there?
It's a quiet little town, not somewhere the cops get called to very often.
Closer, silent approach.
A 15-year-old girl has been found there who had been reported missing.
She'll do a runner, mate, if we go around there, so...
For information, she's currently wearing jeans and a bright red hoodie.
Yeah, and just confirm she is currently reported missing, huh?
Yes.
Jim has dealt with the youngster before.
I met her at the train station a couple of weeks back when I was off duty going home. And she was rabbiting on like nobody's business. There she is. On a railway platform, going to another town in Hertfordshire. Talking to an unknown male about prostitution and drug use.
Right.
A quick word.
Oh my God. Is it bad?
What are you up to again?
Basically, I'm missing from my kids' home.
You are?
Yeah, and I'm not going back. But they keep getting hold of me and I keep saying I'm safe and everything.
You've got to go back. She's actually in a placement at a social services care home, and that's where teenagers are placed. Basically, either have been taken out of their own family environment because the parents either no longer can cope with the child's behaviour, or they're taken there because they're at risk.
The home is not allowed to confine the girl, and Jim cannot force her to return there. And she knows that.
It's 12:30 at night.
Well, I'm not going back.
Right, you've gone back before. I need to take you back there,
I'm
okay?
not going back.
Why not going back?
Because I'm not.
Why not going back?
Can you shush?
Can you let me speak to her, please?
Trying to talk.
Can you let me speak to her? Just go and stand over there. Why don't you want to go back? What's wrong
I'm
with
not
the home?
getting along with anyone in that house at the moment.
Have you spoken to staff about this?
Yeah, and I told the staff, and the staff said to me, as long as you keep in contact and keep phoning and keep answering your phone, then I'm going to listen to you. And
Yeah.
I've been answering the phone.
That's not going to change tonight.
The cops have got one last option.
If we think you're at risk, I said you can be put into protection, can't you?
What's that?
Basically, police protection order. All right?
But you can't do that.
Yeah, we can do that. You're 15 years of age. It's 12:30 at night.
But the thing
You've been
is,
drinking.
you can't force me to go back to my house.
We can take you. Then social services are a place where we're going to place you. Okay?
All right, well, I'll go back to mine then.
Right. Where we?
Right, I'll text you when I get back, yeah? I make
We'll
sure
jump in
you
this
stay
motor.
out, 'cause I'm going to text you.
The girl has agreed to go back to her care home, but now there's another problem. Her friend might also be on the missing list.
Do you know?
No.
You got any idea on you at all?
No.
Have you got any idea on you at all?
No. When I make
Why are you laughing at me like that?
I'm not laughing, I'm smiling. When I make
When people laugh at me, I actually think they're trying to lie to me. They'll often try and give false details to us because they'll know they'll be reported missing. Right, so what's your name then?
Charmaine.
Charmaine what?
Charmaine.
Why can't you look at me? Why can't you look at me? Because you are, aren't you?
No, I'm not sure.
Right, we've got a fingerprint ID kit with us. We can obviously
then
find
take
out your
the
identification. She tried to give us a little bluff to start off with, but as soon as we got a description, it was quite obvious it was that person.
I'm just going to blatantly run away again, so there's no point taking me back. Are you all that crowded round now?
No, he's just come back to give you a lift back.
Probably run away at some point, but...
Yeah, well, I'm running away. I'm just telling you now. I'm running away back.
Both girls are on their way back to the home, but there's still another young girl to deal with who's with an older boy.
Well, you a mate of hers, are you?
No.
I just met him.
They're not missing, but the girl is only 14.
Should be tucked up in bed.
She'd never met this guy before she was chatting to. He was a lot older than her. That's received. She's 14, obviously. We're going to be taking her home.
She's going back to her parents.
They're at serious risk. Out at 1 o'clock in the morning, inebriated, don't know who's about. Could easily be kind of lured into a situation where they're at great risk. I'm not trying to scare you. What I'm trying to say is that it's probably a bit dangerous environment for a 14-year-old to be out walking the streets this time of night. She needs to be at home, and that's where we took her to, place of safety. Is she going to be awake, is she? Or?
Probably not.
Hello, police.
And before you ask, I ain't done nothing wrong.
Hello.
Haven't been beaten no one up.
PC Norton from Hearts Police
Yes, hello.
has been hanging out with some of her friends 10 to 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's not really an appropriate place for a 14-year-old to be.
not.
However worldly wise she thinks she might be, obviously she's not.
Hanging out on the streets at that time, right?
The ball's been pulled over mum's eyes and she's not in fact where she should be. Were you unaware of the fact that she was out, or...?
Well, I knew she was with her friend,
Yeah.
but I didn't realise they were actually out on the street.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the problem. So, long as you know, Mum, the fact that we've found her up at Tesco's, just bear in mind what we said to you tonight, okay? Okay.
Just put the light on.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
As safe as a little town like Baldock might be, You never know who's travelling through, and there's always the dangers that there are people there who are willing to take advantage of young people, especially young girls.
Back in Stevenage, there's still no sign of the man with the knife, so the search is going to be called off. But before the helicopter can leave for home, the crew have all of a sudden spotted something else. A gang of youths tearing down shop signs.
The man on Dowling, sir, just ripped letters off a shop front, sir. Now try and jump on the wall at Corals.
Oh.
Yes, Steve, is that he's on the high street, is he? Yes, yes.
Sierra 6, about 30 seconds away from that.
Vandalism is not something the police helicopter usually gets involved with, but the cops can't ignore what's just happened.
We are looking for someone who we consider to be very dangerous. The last thing we want to be dealing with is a group of lads who have been out on the town who decide they're going to be idiotic.
Thanks to the chopper, the lad is easy to identify.
99 is the one next to the police officer on your left. Tango 3, Whiskey 4, X-ray.
Here, chap, have a word with you over here.
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
And everything he's done has been caught on camera.
Right. Where did this come from?
Chicago.
Right, okay. What have you done at Corals?
Corals?
Yeah, bookmakers.
Nothing.
DNA confirmed.
Go have a look at corals.
Right. You got any ID on you?
Yeah, man.
I've asked him outright, what have you done? And he tries to get out of it, and you'll find that with people, they will try and lie and think, I can get away with this. I can have one over it. Down your head.
I don't know. Fell over.
Been climbing a wall?
Probably.
Yeah. What he failed to realise was that loud droning noise that he heard was actually a police helicopter. They're not quiet. They're not designed for stealth. Tango 3, Sierra 6, from 99, just confirm it's the one that I've got with me now.
Holding my hand up. Yeah, actually for 99, the one that you're talking to now, we've got it on video, him pulling off letters off the front of the shop. We can even take the picture where he threw the letters into a hedge, and also a glass that he threw onto the floor.
Come with me, chap.
Have his fingerprints all over it if he wants to argue.
Yeah, it's all received, thank you. Why on earth they thought it would be a great idea to damage a shop front when they know the police helicopter is up is beyond me. What's going on, fella, is that you've just been seen to rip letters off the front of Corals. Yeah, the bookmakers.
Strangely though, there's no apparent damage to Corals.
99, Sierra 6.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if you resit back to the other side of the junction, Battle Road, you've got a large green hedge. The letter he ripped off the building was thrown into that. And then just across that hedge on the footpath should be a wet area where the glass was thrown on the floor.
Yeah, it's all received. Whereabouts on the shop front did he do it? They were able to tell us exactly where these letters were.
But something still doesn't quite add up for Chris.
So run me through what you've done again, the front.
Well, I ran up the wall and then pissed around. We're just walking home, you know.
What wall?
Sorry?
What wall?
It's the side of Corals. Just messing around.
You've run up the side of this wall?
That wall there, the glass wall. No
That's
damage
clever,
to it.
wasn't it?
I know, stupid. But, you know, we're not...
All right, OK, leave it aside the criminal damage for a second.
There's no criminal damage.
No, leaving that aside. If that window breaks,
Yeah, I
you
know.
go straight through it, OK? Shard of glass falls down, it takes you out. I know you've had a few sherbets, yeah, OK, and then you suddenly think that you're Superman or something, all right? But that's just insane.
Chris has found some evidence. It's a D, or maybe a B, but it doesn't seem to be from Corals.
Tell me where you got this from.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, mate, I just want to go home.
Chris is going to apply the letter of the law.
OK. At this point in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of criminal damage, OK? You don't have to say anything. It may on your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which later on in court, anything you do say may be given evidence. If you're not going to be straight with me, fella, I'm going to take you in until I find out where all these have come from. They're up in the sky, they can see exactly what he's done. I knew it was him, I'd identified him. They'd pointed him out as being the person responsible. He's hearing all this over my radio. He knows that they've seen him because he can hear what the helicopter's telling me.
Literally, I know where all the letters are.
There is a small chance of redeeming the situation.
If he can pop them back on, then we'll see how it goes.
You got the rest of the letters?
There's another one back there. If I can find them all, then we'll deal with it that way. But we'll go and have a little walk down there. Right then, my friend.
I can find them all. Hey, find the letters. Find the letters.
Find the letters.
Find the letters. Find them. If you tell them to find them, we know where they are, mate.
Right.
Okay, look, I apologise.
Your friends are going to go on a little expedition now.
Okay. If you can find them all, does that mean I can go?
Find them all.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how we go. And if they fit back on there. I was trying to find another way to deal with it, purely because there was still a male out there who potentially had a knife on him.
Whilst the boys hunt for the missing letters, Jim and Nathan have turned their attention back to searching for the office building metal thieves.
There are people standing in that doorway.
Anyone around at this time of night will be checked out.
Yeah, running. I saw two shadows dart into an alleyway, which I then thought was suspicious, maybe an attempted burglary or burglary in progress.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
It's not burglars after all. It's the girls who were returned to the care home.
It was all a big joke to them. I thought, it's going to be a long night. Here we go again. Listen. I'm sick and tired of chasing after you two. We're absolutely run off our feet tonight. We thought for a second there's something else more serious going on, which there is tonight. Yeah. What?
Breaking into a building.
Yeah. There are people breaking into buildings. Crimes being committed, and instead.
Country.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Right. If you don't stop swearing, you're gonna get yourself arrested, all right?
Hey, you do know we're just going to go again.
I'm never going to swear in my
It's
life
fine,
again.
but I've done what I need to do.
What?
I've done what I need to do.
Well, at least
by getting you back home. Because when you end up in a ditch somewhere, yeah, when something's really bad happened to you, there are people out there, right, that you won't even know about. They'll just find you, okay, because they'll pick on you because you've got two girls.
Before.
Right, okay.
Right, go around saying we're going to end up in a
That's what we're
ditch.
trying to prevent from happening.
Scares me.
That's what we're trying to prevent from happening.
Nothing scares me anymore.
They were drunk. But that was frustrating me even more. Because they shouldn't, at their age, they should not be drunk.
Right, as I said, we're really busy tonight.
Let's go. Oh dear, you're a joker. These are the safe police officers.
I don't know if you've noticed, but none of us are laughing.
Put a smile on their face.
And as I said, by the way you're acting, it's very apparent you are children. So let's get you back to the home. Go on.
Put a smile on their face.
It's very frustrating. You think, here I am again, I'm needed elsewhere, and I'm dealing with this. And you know that in your heart of hearts that they are going to probably run away again, but so you've got to worry about that risk to that child, and you've got to try and convince them and explain to them the risks and get them back, and every time they go missing you're going to have to deal with it.
Just pointless because we're going to put her in, she's going to go upstairs.
Can't you handcuff her into a room or something? I thought someone was breaking into the shop. I didn't even notice it was a bright red and a bright yellow hoodie.
Cheers, guys.
If it's not troublesome girls wasting busy police's time, then it's troublemaking boys tying them up.
I've wasted your time,
Now 3 officers are written off because we have to deal with you.
Hello? I've been arrested now.
Our decision making isn't great when we've had a few, but I think the majority of people in this country will be able to walk down a high street without doing what they did.
The rest of the missing letters have been recovered, and what they spell is the clue to where they're from.
He said if we find all the letters, they can go tonight with us.
It's just the first time I've been arrested, you know what I mean?
He was a nice lad. He'd never been in trouble with us before. Too many sherbets, and he's been a silly boy. It just shows you what drinking to excess does. Even the nicest of people do silly things.
The holder in the wall has come out with it. And it's the same, that one as well.
Unfortunately for the young man, it's apparent that the shop's sign isn't going to be repairable.
That's damaged.
Now he's really in the doghouse. The mystery of where the letters came from has been solved. The word on the street is it's not Corals after all, but another well-known bookies, Ladbrokes.
Pardon?
Yeah, that was quite amusing, quite apt. But yeah, in the same vein, it's some drunken antics that really someone who should know a bit better. We can all say that we've been there and done silly things at some point in our life. Just unfortunate for him that he was silly enough to do it with a helicopter above him.
Yeah, we're en route to Custard. If you could them for me.
In the great scheme of things, you're dealing with a minor criminal damage when really we're there to be looking for someone who's committed a stabbing.
It's almost the end of a very long night for the traffic cops, and just time for a cuppa before the end of Tony's last ever shift.
Last time we ended up in here, we bloody nicked someone, didn't we? Yes. We were just nipping into the petrol station for a cup of coffee. Where?
Over there.
Got a job Grange Avenue near to Lead Road Railway Station. BTP have called us. On CCTV, they can see two youths trespassing on the tracks. Can't see what colour they are, IC codes, but they're both wearing white tops. They were throwing rubbish on the track earlier. There's a train due to arrive at 3:20.
Yeah, we're there now.
So we should be able to see them if they've got it on CCTV.
We were given the description. Who's actually looking at CCTV? And the only two people on the platform were these two people that met the description. Yeah, we got them on platform 2 and 3.
Got them in sight now, platform 2. One of the reports was they may have been putting stuff on the railway track itself.
Right, what have you been up to?
Nothing much, mate.
If you've got one more unit that can just hang fire in the area, they're a bit volatile, just in case we need them.
Because if you don't have to act like a dick. Look, get back.
You're trespassing the railway at the moment. You're drunk and you're on the platform. All right? Yeah. Quite clearly you are.
No, I'm saying.
All right.
You actually are.
They clearly wanted to fight.
Don't get in my face.
I'm not in your
else
face.
I'll get in your face.
I'm not in your face. I'm not in your face.
They're not here to catch a train, so Craig and Tony are going to move them on.
You become fluent in Yobbish after a little while.
You're a policeman. You think you're special or something? Do you think you're special? Of course you got bullied at school, mate. Of course you got bullied at school.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Look at Steve. He ain't got no misses. He probably bumped into him. Do you know what I mean, mate?
Used to find it a little bit infuriating, but now it's just very funny. Depending on how long it goes on for, then it becomes infuriating.
You really are, didn't you?
Hey, I'm arguing with you, mate.
Oh, go home.
Hey, you go home, mate.
Your mum's going to be waiting for you.
Hey, mate, my ain't got a fucking mum.
Just go home.
Okay,
Just go off
right.
the train stop.
My Uncle Trevor.
I've had enough now. Go.
No, I'm not
Just
got
go.
a mum.
Just
My
go.
mum died, mate.
Put your arms down and go.
My mum died, mate. My mum died. What are you trying to say?
They were two kids, drunk, absolutely silly, been in trouble with us numerous times.
I've not got a mum.
Go home.
I'm 6 years old. 6 years old.
Go home. Stop waving your arms.
I'm not had enough.
Go home.
I'm not had a mum like you.
Go
I'm
home.
not had one. You
Go
tell me
home.
you not got a fucking mum.
We're off that subject and stop swearing at me.
You tell me about my
Go
mum.
home.
My mum. My mum's
Are
dead.
you going to go home, yes or no?
My mum died of cancer.
Okay, I
yeah?
apologise for that, but now go home, all right? Just
You
go home.
apologise. What for?
Go home.
You're fucking sorry.
Go home and go quick. And you could clearly see that everything he was doing was trying to wind me and Tone up.
I want to know his number.
Wind your neck in and go home.
It's beginning to look as if Tony is going to get that last arrest. Not that he really wants it anymore.
I don't care. I want to know what his number is.
Go home.
Excuse me. I want to know what his number is. He's called me to suck my mum, and my mum's dead. So what's his number? What's his number?
God didn't say it, buddy.
I
All
want
right.
to know what his number
Go
is.
home.
You did say that.
Go home. Go home.
A normal night, those two would have been in the cells.
But this isn't a normal night for Tony.
You are that far away from going to be locked up for the night, all right? Do yourselves a favour, stop being silly and go home. This is your last warning.
You told me not to worry about my mother. You told me not to worry about my mother. My mother's dead.
We were probably a little bit too lenient with them.
Go away.
What's his number?
Because I have had just about enough of you. Go away.
So what?
Go away.
I can't go down there. Stay with me.
I'll put my hands up to that one. My last night, I think we dealt with it quite well.
In Stevenage, the Labrooks lad is about to be dealt with at the Nick.
Sit there, Edward. Is it... How do you prefer to be called? Edward? Eddie? Ed? What? You won't be in here longer than a day. I can pretty much 100% assure you that, unless we take your fingerprints and it comes back that you're some kind of big criminal type who we've been looking for years. You ain't staying there. All right?
First thing I've done is got a speeding ticket.
Your property will be taken from you. We'll then go fingerprint, photograph and take your DNA. Alright? All for a drunken prank. That's the thing. Okay? Yes. Because he was drunk, he couldn't be dealt with at that time. He stayed in custody overnight. He was interviewed the next morning where he fully admitted what he'd done. Okay. In you go.
In you go.
Hopefully he's learned his lesson and he'll never do it again.
The only person who won't be spending a night like that again is Tony Richardson. His last shift and his police career have come to an end.
I was feeling quite emotional.
But his colleagues aren't quite done with him yet.
What the hell they'd done inside my car? That feeling of sadness soon went away when I entered the front yard and they'd wrapped my car in police tape all over. And I just couldn't help but laughing.
Lovely. Thank you.
Go on, nice one, boy. Oh, awesome.
Joanne